Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, dwyrin here. It is March 2nd, 2018, a Friday, and that can only mean one thing, and that is it's another wonderful day for basics. Not entirely certain what we are going to be doing today, but I would rather go away from the influence lean that we've been seeing recently and maybe introduce a Fuseki. We'll see how it goes.
The game has started.
Alright, so it looks like this time we're white instead of black. That's a little bit unfortunate. We might be able to do the Chinese variation again. It all depends on how he opens. Looks like he's going to be opening that way. Kind of unfortunate. So we'll go into the dual 4-4s. That's okay too. Maybe he'll play Chinese and oh, nope, maybe he won't. That would have been interesting. If he played Chinese, we could see like both aspects of it. That'd be kind of nice. I think we're just going to be playing good old normal games, but the first game was a bit more aggressive, so I think we're going to take a bit more of an aggressive posture this game as well. I'm anticipating cross swords in the upper right hand corner of this video. That's okay. Attaching to get a little bit of a base here. I got up and walked around after last game. I looked into the light bulb, and now I've got that stupid after image. Ugh. I hate those things. Anyway. Let's see what he wants to do here. He could do something a bit like that. Right there. Or he could give me Sente again, so I can approach him. That's fine too. That's alright. Maybe he didn't know this is Sente. Said he's just going around building. It's completely fine. But it gives me an idea. If he plays low again, I've got force moves top and bottom of the board. There's kind of a reason why we don't do that. Don't tell anyone. Oh, he didn't do it. He didn't do it. Oh my god. Alright, well, corner, side, center. Corner, side, center is what we do. So, here we go. Now, he's going to give me a really good base here. Bam! That's a base you want to give to your opponent. Don't want to give to him. It's really strong. There's really no weaknesses left behind in it. Alright, he's making... Don't Hane. Please don't Hane. Don't do the Hane thing. That is just really... Ugh. Oh, looks like someone's building up again. Look at the big build on KJC 3120. These stones don't connect to anything though, so what is he going to play now? Okay, so you should all know this connection. He connected right there, because I think he thinks I have to respond. Because the Hane, I mean, do I Hane back and let it go under my stones? Oh my god, that'd be terrible. But if I clamp to it, then he can't do anything. So this really should have connected back. But it didn't. And we have Sente. You know what that means. We can make an asking move. Like, I'm interested in maybe disconnecting you from the top side of the board because you didn't play a move that I had to respond to. So, I mean, is it okay? Can I do that? Do you mind? Asking move again. If he plays here, I can go here into here, threatening, you know, stuff. Instead, I'm not gonna. I lied. I'm not gonna do that. I have no allergy. I'm just gonna back off. I mean, we're attacking this. It's all Gucci. But are we gonna kill it? These are the kind of connects you don't want to try to make, because it invites your opponent to try to kill you. So we're cutting through here. We're cutting this way because you see there's cut into cut. I don't want him to like try to just like sacrifice the 3 stones here for influence. Okay, so now this is an important bit. I'm going to go this way because I'm threatening to kill this stone. Atari, extend, Atari, connect. And then I got like driving, forcing stuff against this. Just saying. Ugh, I really need to... I need to buy more earbuds. These are kind of... I think the wires loose or something. There's like losing sound in one of them. Oh, I hate when that happens. So annoying. So we're going to extend again because we can hane at the head of the 2 stones. Or, I mean, we could just do something here. Same thing here, 3. But I know what you're thinking. Look at all the territory he getting on top of the board. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Oh, look at that. He didn't move, so I will. Because he doesn't really want to like let me do like the things up on her, you know what I mean? Now let me show you how influence is supposed to be obtained. Shall I? A light move threatening to cut off the 2 stones. I'll give it to him. Bad move. Potentially losing like all the territory in here because you want to fight over like the points in here. Est no bien. That is no biens, sir. No biens. There you go. Now we're cooking with gas. Can I cut through you and kill off one of your stones? I'm asking for my invading horde that wants to crash through and kill all of your stones. Just curious. No? Maybe? He's thinking about it. But forcing moves to defend areas you're interested in. Ooh, so good, so good. Like, I could have played, like, just this pure Gote, and then he goes smack, or smack, smack, smack. Just, like, throws a stone down here. But now, he can still do it, but it comes at a cost. So it's that follow-up. If you're playing an aggressive move, it's all about that follow-up. You don't want to play a move that doesn't have that follow-up. Right? Gotta be. Your move's gotta say something. Your move's gotta say, I'm coming for your life. Alright, alright, alright. So he threw a stone down here. Again, we're putting him way deep behind the enemy lines. Alright, and now I could play here. This is like super aggressive, saying I'm just gonna kill you. But I don't think we can do that, so check it. I'm gonna play here instead. It's threatening link underneath, which is good follow, threatening to get territory. But there's another reason why I'm pushing him in that direction. See the direction I'm pushing him in? See what's over there? I see something over there. You see what I see? It's kind of cute. So I could go here and it threatens. I could go here and then I don't think that's going to really work out too well. But here's what we're going to do first and foremost. I'm going to follow up and get the profit that I was promised in my contract. Alright, just going to ask for a couple of stones. Probably just the one. Now, if he wants to go under, he can. But this is still really good endgame because it's potentially just turned all of this into no territory for him. All of that just vanished. Vanished. It's a Venetian blind. That one didn't make sense. But that's okay. I could play here and dang, that's a lot of territory. Check that out. Bonk. All the way up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 line territory. Oh my god. Who could ask for more than that? Well, today we are, because we are playing a bit more of an aggressive game. So I will commit to the attack here. I don't anticipate that we're going to kill anything. The goal of this attack is to recognize the potential for this to grow up to here, and we just want to like fight and turn this into like a giant X. We want this to be dominant. So we're gonna bluff that we're trying to really like go after him and shake him until he dies. And then if we're lucky, hopefully we can go back and play here and just be like, I just win. Now we're going down here because we're getting that threat to sweep in and surround this group, and he doesn't want that threat. Oh, that's not a threat he wants to see. But there we go. And I can play this one. We're just looking for forcing moves. We're just trying to turn all of this crap into Dame. Now he hit that, and that's not Sente. If I respond, he's connected. So be careful there. Instead, we're going into the shoulder hit. You see how this works together? You see how we're like just like being just slightly aggressive. We're not being crazy. We're not like doing weird throw-ins. We're just being like, I might surround you if you don't respond. He responds and like, I might surround you again if you don't respond. And then he responds again. And it's like, well, I mean, now I'm got his undivided attention now. He sees what we're doing. He sees what we're doing, but it's too late. It's too late. All of these stones turned into nothing. There's no points there. This is no points. This is no points. Oh man, oh man, oh man. This is where it's starting to feel really bad for black. This is not the world we want to live in. But we're responding because our stones are giving us territory. Absolutely giving us territory. It's giving us bonkers amount of territory. So our stones are just trying to be more efficient than his are. And since we're not actually trying to kill him and we're just trying to win on points, despite this like aggression that we kind of you know, maybe let him believe we were interested in, I'm actually just gonna go and play here now and keep my points in my corner. Because I'm not actually trying to kill anything. I'm just trying to you know, I'm just getting rid of his potential. I'm just being aggressive to get rid of that potential. That's all we're doing. Just get rid of that. He's trying to do a little bit of a counterattack, but I'm going to question him about his life choices. It's like, are we really doing this? You gave me that poke? I know, some of you are like, but that's the Dawn shape. How dare you cut through the Dawn shape? You can do it if you're this strong in the area. Sorry, I changed I changed what I was listening to. Now I'm listening to the epic rap battles of history. Only rap I can tolerate is ERB. See? He's not 100% alive here yet. So I'm dividing his groups. And I got a little bit of thickness of my own, weirdly enough. So it looks like this is White's area of influence? How the hell did that happen? You can see how I go up now because we're threatening to build in this middle. Our stones are always threatening something. If you want to be an aggressive player, you have to have a good, clear idea of like what you're trying to go for. And the bitch of it is...
Overtime countdown.
The annoying part of it is that occasionally you're going to be wrong. And that hurts so much. Like, you think your stones are saying something, you think your stones are being aggressive and threatening, and you realize, oh my god, they weren't. So that move was not really getting you more points, it was trying to get a response, but that response wasn't valid, so it's like you just passed. So you have to have a really good idea of what is weak and what isn't if we want to play this way. You know? We're connecting up our stones. You can see we're making like a stupid amount of potential here. And if he just like grows this area, we'll follow. And that'll just complete everything we were trying to do. It is nice. And that is a nice light way of being really aggressive. See, we start off the basic series by trying to learn what's weak and what isn't. And then once we can start getting an idea of what is weak and what isn't, then we can start poking at things, not to kill them, but just to get them to admit that they are weak. Just to get them to admit they do need an extra stone. Occasionally, where it gets really fun is when you realize they're even weaker than that. They don't need just one move. They need more than one move. And then that's kind of how we can, you know, step into the next section of actually killing things. Because if they need multiple moves, well, how are they ever going to get the multiple moves? Maybe we can just kill something. And that starts feeling really good. That is an addiction you do not come back from. That addiction just stays with you. He's going into endgame, but check what he's going into endgame with. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Ooh, boy. Do we have more than that? Oh, God, I think we do. Guesstimator? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are deeply above that point. Yeah, see, he's going for that the large endgame points, but at this point, it's just the game's not close enough to like matter about the end game. So yeah, I like this game. This is probably one of my favorite basic games that I've played in a while. I might actually upload this game standalone tell you what, I'll upload this game first, and I'll upload the Chinese one second. Because I want the emphasis to be on this game. This one had more things to learn from, I think, than the other one. The other one's nice. It's a bit of spice. Some food for thought on an opening. But this one has good examples on how to be a little aggressive without going crazy and being like, I'm going to kill everything now. I have seen it. In my dreams, all will burn. Oh, it's my turn. Sorry. You see? That's why you don't do that. That's why you don't do that. You start missing your turns. And, you know, things you need to protect. And everything else, really. He wants to play here.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Okay. Think about playing here. This one's pretty big. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this game. I'll be reviewing it as per usual. But I really like this game. I really like this game.
7, 6.
Very soft aggression. We're backing off here because we're minding our shape again. And I like this shape than just this one. And I had like a weird thing I was about to play here. Didn't like it. Felt kind of bad, so I backed off from it.
Nine, 8, 7.
And of course, since it is March, a new month, do want to go ahead and say once again, thank you everybody for your continued patronage on Patreon, as well as your subs on Twitch. It looks like I might be able to do some travel this year and give you some interesting video content on my channel
9,
because of your continued support.
7.
So some interesting videos might be coming your way later on this year. And it's all because of you guys, not because of me. It's all because of you. So I'm really thankful for that. I have a chance to do some really fun things that I've always wanted to do. And it's all because of you guys. All because of you guys. That said, some of your names are missing from the end of my slate. At the end of the video, I do want to point that out. And I'm pointing that out because I reinstalled my OS and I lost that slate somehow. So I had to like rewrite like about 250 odd names. But I'm doing it slowly but surely. Wish there was a way to automate that, a way to just like export the sub list on Twitch or the Patreon list on Patreon, like a nice single text format, so I could just like copy and paste. But I don't think there is. So it'll take me a little while. That's all. So if you've noticed that your names are missing from there, they'll be back up soon.
8,
I just have to like redo the slate from scratch, which was kind of irritating.
5, 4.
That's all. So this is what I was referring to earlier. He can Hane, but I can clamp to him. He drops down. Ooh. Alright. C'est legit, no? Good. Good man, good man. It's a little bit of reduction there, that's okay. This area here is paying off dividends. Like, that area is why we're ahead by how much we're ahead by. Because I can play here. He might play here, but I can play this one. And then there, there, there. Yes, be careful, because then there, there, there. Or is he going to play here and risk Ko? Ooh, not even a Ko right now, just flat out Atari. He could play here, that's fine. I might play here if he does that, though. Nah, I'm missing a liberty here, I think.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Large moves first. I mean, he took a stone. I don't care about it. I think that's actually worthwhile, too. Yeah, I like that. This is forcing. Because after you like read this part, like, hey, there's a throw in there, and then they're thinking here to threaten two things at once. That's amazing.
5, 4,
So we'll do that. We'll do. Alright. That hurts. Oof. Oof. Good. Ba-bum, bum, bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. I don't really want to get into this. I'm going to play here. Because he could theoretically play this one, then he's got like 2 friggin' points. Don't want to have those points. Don't want to have no points at all. So we're going to go ahead and do this one again, like we mentioned previously. We could theoretically go to Ko on this, but we're not going to do that. We're ahead. Let's just take winning for an answer. Now, if the game was closer, or you weren't sure about it, or like you really felt you were behind, what are you doing? Could you not do that, sir? If you could kindly see it in your heart to go away, that would be very good. Don't know what accent that was. I think we are going to go and play here now. Just wait and see, Master. You will see wonderful, wonderful things. Beautiful things. You, however, are not wonderful or beautiful. You are trying to do bad things to me that are probably illegal in at least half a dozen countries. Ugh, yeah, I have to order new earbuds. Ugh. Could you not do that ever again? Just never. Oh, he get that now. That's fine. It's not actually a point. It's 2. It's not 1. It's 2. It's 2 points. Ouch.
9, 8,
Bum 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 bum.
5.
Please stop trying to invade me. That'd be amazing. I'm gonna make you mad. My turn. My turn. I got something for ya. Oh no, he doesn't see it. The double poke. Oh shoot. So until this happened, we were like 20 points ahead. But in the aggressive series, I will take advantage of little things like this.
7,
I don't mind.
5, 4.
I'll go back to this point and score est it in the review in case you like flat out think I'm lying and that I'm not ahead right now. I'll go back and prove it on camera. Or on interview. Bonk. Can't play here. He could play here though. The Atari's pretty good. Atari here, Atari here. Yeah, there you go. Then you'll probably play this one next. Not this one, but this one to go in there. That'd be pretty good. You can Hana here. Not Sente immediately when he plays here, then it is. So that's actually, it might be there into there. Could actually be a thing, right? Ooh, now it's not even Sente anymore. It's not a thing for a point. Be very careful. I could have answered this one here too, just to go ahead and play that out and capture. That'd have been fine. Dun 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 dun. Hey, the bunny. He could have attached to this point right here. Yeah. Okay, I gotcha. That's fine. I'll go ahead and answer. Sure, why not? Yeah, alright, that's forcing, I guess. I don't think I could ever get that in Sente, though. I mean, if I play here, it just plays here, and then I have to fill it anyway. But I guess this way works. No, it doesn't go anywhere. I was looking at this. Like Atari into an Atari into a cut if I throw in first. And if that and that were gone, I don't know.
7, 6,
Doesn't quite work. I'm like a liberty behind.
4.
That's an Atari. Atari. Ataru. Probably should have played here first, to be honest. Alright.
9,
So just a couple of endgame points left.
7, 6, 5.
Alright. I'll poke. That one he's gonna answer. Pokey pokey poke. Pokey pokey poke. Poke 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 poke. Threaten to poke 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 poke. Then I'll connect here. He'll play here now. It doesn't go anywhere. You can see I double checked it. Like, I just don't assume the shape's there. Like, does this do anything? No, we're good. Gotta be careful about assuming things in your games.
8,
It's no good.
7, 6.
Yeah, that one. Expected that one. Didn't have to play that. There's 1, 2, 3 liberties there. Even if I played the cut, he's Atari's me, we're good. Counting. I don't think that right point is going to be counted anyway. Yep, we win by 33.5. Cool. Click see 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, like 10-ish. That was pretty much what we expected, right? We were up by about 20. Minus the 5 captures. There you or up, yeah. Plus 5 captures, and we're good to go. So we played here. He could go ahead and play this one just to, like, you know, do a thing, and then maybe play something over in here. It's not terrible. This way is weird. You don't usually do that one. If you want to extend up there, you can extend over to here at most. Problem with playing this one is really obvious after you look at it. Like, this is the common invasion point for this part of the board. So if you imagine the most common sequence to that invasion point, we get this one. And this one's usually like balance because there's like a 3-3 invasion point potentially here. So we don't mind protecting our cutting point, things like that. But now we can't because we already made this exchange. So this is just like really one-sided for white. I mean, that right there, that exchange right there is almost game ending if you make it. So instead, he'd have to like keep his connections, like let me just remove all of this territory. And that's going to be uncomfortable. We're going to be feeling that one in the morning, boys. Alright, so he plays here. And then it seems like we have Sente, so always pay attention. Like, does this... Is that a threat, right? And once we realize that's not a threat, because, dude, that's like an Atari. Or even if it was an Atari, who cares? Let's say this was an Atari, and we accept this. That's not enough room to live. So we're good. We're good. So we just divide it. He offers us a cutting point. We take the larger of the two. Because if we took the smaller of the two, like we went here, 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 maybe he just like lets us have that and then tries to build this up. I mean, doesn't seem that bad. But it's unlikely the larger the cut is, the more he's gonna like just be like, okay, I'm gonna give up all of this then. Seemed unlikely. Now you could be asking, well, what if he had played here? How do we kill this? The answer is you don't, stupid. We play here again. Because this area is still, we're threatening to build this. This is just a weak group. It can run out or die in a fire. We don't even give a, we don't care. We just really do not care. So, whatever. Like, it'll probably defend itself now, and then we'll just turn, and then maybe we'll, if we have Sente, we'll keep this low, and then if we can, maybe we'll threaten that crap again. Like, he gets a lot up here, but the point is we're not jealous because look at that, and by that I mean over there, look at that, look at the stuff over there. That's a lot of potential territory. And a weak group to attack. We could not be happier. Instead, we got this in. Showed an example of some light attacking. If I was going to be more aggressive about this, I probably... I might go and do the shoulder immediately if I was going to try to kill something. If I was actually going to try to kill something. Or I might do this kind of thing to see if I can't encourage him to lean on me. And then after he does that, I'll just go in and kill it. If I really wanted to go all in and like slaughter. But we didn't really. We just kept building and kept building with our aggression. And that's a good example of how you always want to fight for something. This is a really good example of being able to see, like, completely what we were fighting for and how we were making the decisions to fight for something and how we were going about that. So I really hope you enjoyed this game. I thought it was really fun. Really, really fun. As always, hope you've been enjoying the series, and I will see you next time.
The game is started.
Alright, so we are here against a 1 on Tai Gem, and I think I will introduce the Low Chinese Fuseki. I don't think I've done that before in this particular series. The crux of the Low Chinese is to try to build an area around this 3-4 point, so they jump on back here and are pincered. My opponent, however, does not appear to want to let me do that. So, in true basics fashion, regardless of the framework we have, I will go ahead and hop into his corner. This is unfortunate. I'm not going to just go ahead and call him on this and kill him. I'm rather okay with this. And the reason for this is we actually have Sente right now. So I'm just going to take a bit of a large move by threatening to build this and rescue my stone. Alright, he hit me, so I will respond. I think that lets me live, unless I miss my guess. Especially since there's a cut here still. Alright, he approached low. I will now kick him, because he's already pincered, mind you. That point, I can just back off. I'll choose low for this instance. High would be completely fine as well. This is kind of like a cap. I will go ahead and respond to it, let's just say, by attaching to a stone like so. That ought to work. And now we're profiting here. This, in a nutshell, is the crux of the Chinese Fuseki. All we are really doing is applying a little bit of pressure to his group while we build up on the sides of his group. It's a pretty straightforward sort of opening. Now I will take my points from what I just got, having fought this group. He approached an enclosure, allowing me to kick him and pincer him, which is what I will do here as well. We don't usually approach like this, and we try to go into like either the 3-3 or we go lower. You might have seen a lot of that in various games. And actually it's to prevent what we're seeing right here, believe it or not. Like right now, he's threatening to go underneath because this can only run to my wall. But here's a question for you. What happens if I don't allow these two stones to connect to this one? It's an interesting question. I'm going to go ahead and defend here, and since he didn't defend his two stones, I'm just going to go ahead and remove them. I don't mind backing off here because this, I can see where this is. Shoot. That should have been a one-space extension. Because I can see where he's going. He's like completely enclosed here, right? So this is actually quite dead. Quite dead indeed. Now you'll notice I'm not really playing the Hane against his stones. And instead, I am just focusing on connecting myself up, eliminating forcing moves, making sure that my shape is fine. And I'm reasonably confident that if I do that, he'll die of his own accord. I don't even have to read out where he's getting his eyes from. It'll be fantastic. I could clamp to that if I wanted to. Tell you what, I'll play her. A little bit tired right now, but that should be completely a-okay. Okay, you can still see he's trying to live. I'll go ahead and defend my corner as well, just to make certain that I'm completely fine there. No reading out, ooh, I'm not completely live in the corner, but can I do this and at the same time? I don't know. Just go ahead and just... don't worry about it. Just defend. Just defending. I don't know. Can I play here? Is that a thing I can do? I'll go ahead and take, why not? Okay, okay. Let's go ahead and let that live. Let's go ahead and let that live. Great thing about this, because I could play here and fight it technically. Oh, sorry, here. Sorry, I'm spacing out completely. I could play here and fight it, because if he drops down, I play there, and if he plays there, I just play there, and we're okay. But the thing about this is this group is under attack now, because it's like really close to this huge thing here that I have. So even though we put pressure on it, we're getting it to live very, very small. And this is living very, very small. So let's go ahead and throw a stone back in here and see if we can get this to live very, very small too. He might even give me... okay, he ignored me. So I'll go into his corner again. He's gonna... okay, he didn't play that this time. Good. It's good, it's good, it's good. Oh, really? He turned. I get to connect up to my stone now. That's pretty good. Because now I could get out this way. But then this way doesn't really give me anything, right? Like, where's the profit? But if we go from here... Oh, suddenly there's some profit to be had, huh? So always mind the direction that you can profit from when you're playing this way. Like right now, I'm doing something very, very crazy. I'm actually flat out going to cut this cutting point because I've read the ladder goes to me. And that's actually all I've done. So I'm going to go ahead and take the cutting point, and now suddenly we're building the middle. Because we identified where our profit was, and now we are fighting to actually establish it. He realizes he's not completely alive there. I'll give him Sente back. Okay. I intend to actually build this area up, so I'm going to save my stone, make sure it's not going to get anything weird. Make sure my corner's nice and strong. Connect up my groups. And now we've surrounded another group again. Give up a little bit of territory, but let's be honest. From here to here, how much territory is that really? 2, 4, 6. Some endgame. Is that really worth a lot? I ask you, is it really worth a lot? I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and poke here. He can live. We don't even care right now. I said I was gonna step away from the whole center bit, but you can see that we're fighting and we're developing center. Like, so even though that's not really what I wanted to do, I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's what I wanted to do or not. If that's just the way the game's going, that's just what we're gonna do. We capped him. He ignored us. We have a stone in place pincering him, so we're just gonna surround it. Now, in this case, the surround is actually just going to flat out kill him. Or no, does he see it? Does he see it? Oh, he sees it. Why do they have to get a move right? Ah, ha, 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 ha. I should have connected. Oh, man. Yeah, because you see if I drop down, he cuts through me and I can't Atari either side. Oh, ha, ha, ha. That hurts. That hurts. That hurts. That wasn't even intentional. I did not mean to let that connect. Ooh. Well, that was ours for a brief moment in time. Briefest moment in time that those stones were ours. Oh, God. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. He's behind enemy lines. Let's just go ahead and eat this stone. Again, we're going to honey on the inside for the sole simple purpose, sole simple reason, sorry, that he's got no ladder here. So we're playing this way. Oh, okay, never mind. Again, ladder, where's ladder go, where's ladder go, where's ladder go? Ooh, ladder goes. Answer to my stones. So we're Gucci. You ever in your life seen something so rude? You haven't. I know you haven't. It's got a ladder breaker. It's a pretty big one too. I'll go ahead and give him that. I'm not going to fight the ladder breaker. Not going to get into like this weird ladder on ladder breaker thing. I'm just going to go ahead and keep what I kill. I just made a bad shape again. Don't see it. Don't see it again. Don't see it again. Okay, he didn't see it. Thank you. Throw in here and then throw in here, and then I think I'm really screwed. But this way we're fine. Oh man, mind your shape, people. Mind your shape. Looked like a good move. But upon closer inspection, we realized it wasn't. I don't know. Connect, I guess, right? I could have connected there too. Yeah, it would have been fine. Now, for those of you who are able to read very well, you can read that the clamp here still kills him. You're quite right about that. Quite right about that. Not really sure what to play right now, though, to be honest. Could play here. I think I'm making bad shape again, though. Tell you what. I'll play here, and then I'll play over there. I'm being invited to play Overwatch, which I will not be doing right now. Alright, it's completely alive there. I mean, I can't think of a reason not to go ahead and cut him. Like, I want to lie and say, well, maybe you can't read the cut exists. And then you've got safety literally like 2 lines away. But tell me someone can't read that, and I'll call you a liar. If you can't read this out, though, that's painful. Ooh, he didn't read out properly. Throw in Atari. No, actually, he did read it properly. I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm talking about. But this one's painful. Check this one out. Because he backed off that way, I can throw in here. I'm still going to maximize my territory, because he doesn't really have any anymore. He's got a couple of points here. 2, 4, 6. Okay, I can read that out. He's got a couple here. 1, 2, 3, something. I can read that out. But nothing anywhere else, really, and that's the kicker. So we're just going to go ahead and poke him. I really want to get in this exchange before the poking things start happening and he tries doing weirdo shenaniganery. I'm going to enlarge my corner now like so. Easy P. Oh, son of a... I'm doing really bad in endgame today. Alright, this is Sente, because that threatens to kill him. Okay, got that one. Whatever, I'll play her. It's fine. I was reading, could I, like, extend and then try to kill him? But I honestly wasn't certain. That's fine, we just back off from it. It's all fine. It's all fine. That into that could be a thing. No, but this is. Oops. Earbuds. Earbuds. There we go. Just listening to some K-pop tonight. Nothing real special. So yeah, here we fought for a little bit. Didn't really need a ton of profit. But you can see how a bit of an aggressive game of the Chinese Fuseki can go, because they usually wind up trying to reduce you. And at that point, like, there's no territory in here. So that reduction didn't go terribly, or that was, you know, a little bit effective, not gonna lie. But even though it was a little bit effective, it doesn't really matter because he wasn't getting any more territory. So it just kind of keeps your opponent busy. Kind of just keeps the opponent busy. I mean, we would have loved to kill the initial invasion. Loved it, loved it, loved it. But we didn't really need to. Would have loved to kill the invasion here. Didn't really need to. And yeah, there's just like no territory for him, right? Not a lot for us either. But in the grand scheme of things, it might not be a lot, but it is enough. Maybe something a bit like this. I don't really know what's endgame right now. That looks like endgame. Looks like endgame too. Oh. I'll back off there, I guess. That one too. Really? Okay. Poke, poke, poke. Make sure there's nothing there in the corner, I guess. I don't know. Can go ahead and make sure that's not going to be extra points. And I guess I really feel like I just go give him Sente again. I mean, why not? A little bit tired today. A little bit tired. Gotta be careful here. Atari, connect, snapback, bad. So we'll go ahead and protect that, like so. Connect on up like that. And from here, there's really no reason to even count. I mean, we could go ahead and count, but we know fundamentally, no points, no points, very few points, second line territory. Okay corner, kind of bad, a lot of dead in the middle. It would be okay if only one of these things had died. Then it would have been a close game. Since both died, we're just ahead. That's all there is to it. Gonna go here for 2 points. That way I keep Sente against this potentially. Don't want to have to throw in here again. It's a little thing. Very small, very small, very small. Can go ahead and Atari. No reason to. Can Atari just to connect? No reason to. Okay, so that has to be filled. And from there we're okay. Yeah. It's the end, unless he wants to go to Co. I don't care. If he does, he does. That's all there is to it. Can go ahead and connect here, which is really, really good. Kanatari. Now I think I can go to counting now. Alright, we're up by about 13 points. Like I said, one or the other and it's a close game, both and it's just too much. So let's see what happened here. Essentially, he pincered me, which was not good. I mean, we could have gone ahead and done this whole Jiseki again. Or, no, not Jiseki, sorry. This is just really, really bad, because that gets killed. Or that gets killed. But here... oh boy. No, we're fine there, I guess. Yeah, it's fine. And then here is a really thing that really hurts. He allowed us to kick him after he approached here. It's much better to just like block the extension and grow this area up. But he decided he was not going to do that, which was really, really unfortunate for him. Because then this just dies. We didn't kill it in the actual game, of course. But, you know, we could if we'd like to. For example, if I really wanted to be sure kill, make sure he can't get an eye there. I mean, I could just play here. Right? And then that's separated completely. Seems pretty good. But we kind of let him live. And then here, again, we can just throw in. This is the best that he can do, and then try and get an eye this way. But then that's Ko for... Or not, sorry, not even Ko. That's just dead, so... After he gave me the corner here, though, I think that was a little bit too much. Yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of the game. He has no territory here or here.